Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, then my name is Liv. So for today's video, I wanted to film this fall looking look that I did. I did it yesterday and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, you know what? I want to film this look. It was super easy to do. So I decided why not sit down and film it. It is still fall, even though everyone's on super Christmas mode. It is still fall, so I wanted to film this look for you guys. And if you guys like this look and want to see how you can easily recreate it, then go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe if you are not subscribed already, and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss whenever I upload a new video. Oh, and I almost forgot, as you guys can see, I have a new setup. My boyfriend and I got an apartment and now I have my own filming room. So I am so excited about that. So definitely more videos to come. The room is not decorated yet. So for this video, I was like, let me just throw these little pillows here onto my futon. So yeah, hopefully this room will be decorated soon. It's mostly, I just need to put a bunch of stuff up on the walls, clean up my vanity, because literally I've been getting ready on this vanity since we moved it to this apartment, but I have not like actually sat down and like cleaned it and like deep clean it and everything. I haven't done any of that, so I definitely need to do that, along with just putting up all the decor that I have and putting up all my canvases and everything up on the wall. So yeah, this is my new room. I don't have my lights yet, like my studio lights and my soft boxes and everything yet. So I am just kind of filming close to my window, in front of the window. I should be getting my lights soon, but other than that, yeah guys, this is my new room. So yeah, but enough with that. You guys will see more of this room later. So if you're interested on seeing how to create this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. So to start my makeup today, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I'm still using the same shade and it's probably too dark for me, but this is the one I'm working with for right now. So I'm just taking like two and a half-ish pumps. It's honestly closer to 3 because I usually end up going and doing the other half after everything's blended out. But honestly, I still have a whole bunch left on my hand, and I normally don't after I do it, spread it out this way. So I already know I'm gonna have to go back and do that. And sorry if this mirror is like bothering you guys. I tried to get it as much out of the frame as I could, but also without me not being all to the side of the camera while doing my makeup. So yeah, I did need the rest of this pretty much to just blend out the rest onto my jawline. And for some reason, like, I have a white spot right here around my lip that doesn't either grab the foundation, or maybe it's just it's not as pigmented as the rest of my face. I don't know, it's really weird. And I'm still using this foundation because I really love it, and as you can see, it is very luminous. Like, all I have on underneath is moisturizer, that I use as my primer. Then next I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just taking that underneath my eyes and then over some other parts of my face. A little bit goes a long way with this concealer. Then I like to let my concealer set for a little bit, and so while I let it set, I actually go back and conceal the underneath of my brows and clean them up before I go in with product. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back. Then I'm just blending all of that concealer out, and I don't know if you guys can see, but that's where it pretty much makes a difference. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way. And then I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills translucent powder, or the setting powder and translucent. And then I'm just taking my sponge and going in to set my eyes. And I don't know if you would consider this baking, but I'm pretty much just going in and pressing the powder into my eyes. I'm not like putting a whole like glop of powder, I'm literally pressing it in. So I wouldn't consider it baking. I don't know if that is considered baking, but that's what I'm doing. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder, which has been very used and abused. And I like to just bring that into the lid, tap it in there like that a little bit, and then take the bottom of my sponge and bake my face with that, or not bake, set my face. And the same thing kind of with the powder underneath my eyes, I'm just pressing it into the skin. And I've definitely said it before, I don't know if it's this foundation and powder combo or if it's this powder, but it just makes my skin look airbrushed and I love it. Then I'm taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. And lately I've been doing like my whole face before I actually go in and do my eyebrows. And I think I like it better because not all of the product after I'm done with my eyebrows is sitting on top of that product. So it's just not a whole bunch of like product buildup on my eyebrows. And I don't know, I feel like they just look a lot cleaner whenever I do my brows after like my whole face products. But yeah, so this bronzer, a lot of this actually goes a long way as well. And it's a really good bronzer. It's Wet n Wild, so it's only like $5 or $6. Wet n Wild has some really good products that are really affordable. And that's why I like them. I used to be obsessed with their foundation. Which I still like it. I just, when I get like the slightest bit tan, I feel like there's not one that matches me. But when I'm not tan at all, I feel like there's a shade that's good. And then with that same bronzer, I'm just going in and contouring my nose. I'm using the Morphe E62 brush, which is actually from the James Charles brush set. Then I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution Banana Baking Powder. And with that same sponge, I'm just gonna take some powder onto it and then clean up the underneath of my cheeks and my nose. Then while all of that's setting, I'm gonna go in with my highlighter and my blush, and I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, the gold one, and then the Milani Coralina Baked Blush. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking these two. We'll go with the highlighter first, and then the blush, and then we'll dust everything off. And actually, before taking all of this off, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back. All right, and now I'm just dusting all of that powder off of my face. I was gonna let it sit while I did my shadow, but it's already been sitting on there for a hot minute, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dust it off right now. Then next, I'm just taking my Morphe eyelid primer, and I'm gonna prime my eyelids for the shadow. I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit closer before we go ahead and get started with the eyes. So they are primed now. So I'm taking a Makeup Shack T93, and the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. So I'm going in with this shade here, which is called Hazelnut, and I'm just gonna dip into this. I'm using this super big fluffy brush because I feel like, I don't know, it just gets the job done really quickly. And with this eyeshadow look, when I tell you guys that it is super easy, it is literally so super freaking easy. And I'm literally just taking that onto my lid and the crease. I'm taking it and packing it into my crease, and then I will blend it out. And then with little tiny circular motions, I am blending that out. And then I'm just gonna kind of flick it up a little bit to give it that snatched angle, to give it that like kind of snatched like eyeshadow, what am I trying to say? Angled liner look? I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to go for. And what I've actually been doing lately is just taking this shadow into the crease, blending it out as so, and then I would also just bring it down onto my lid and just making it like a one color shadow look. And honestly, I really like the way that it looks. But yesterday I was doing my makeup and I was like, I want to try something different, so I did, and I really loved the way that it came out. So this is step one, and there's like 3 steps, and that's it. Like, it's super easy. And with the Morphe M433, it's kind of like a flat small blending brush. I'm going in with the shade Banana Cream here, or Vanilla Cream. It's banana shade, that's why I said that. And you can skip this step. I really don't do it that much, but just sometimes when I feel like I need a little bit more blending, so I just like to add that onto the brow bone area, and just a little bit, not a whole lot. I just literally take it all underneath my brow, and then it makes it easier to go back with that original brush and just help blending everything out a little bit more seamlessly. So then you just take that same brush with no more added shadow to it, and it just, I feel like, helps blend that out a lot more. And of course you don't have to use this eyeshadow palette for this look. So just to give you a general idea, you want to go for that first shade being like a more like rustic kind of very warm toned brown that's not super dark. So that's why I like this palette, because as you can see, this whole palette is pretty much fall tones. And it is a warm toned palette. So like I said, you just want to take like more of a rustic, like warm toned brown, and that's why I love this shadow. And then for the brow bone, just any like banana colored shadow, but again, you don't even need that part. I just like to help it give more of a seamless looking blend. The next, I'm taking an E22 from Morphe. I honestly think they discontinued this brush, but I really like it. It's very dense and kind of pointy and angular. And it's not super fluffy because it is more dense. So this one's good for like packing on shadow, but it also helps you blending a little bit before going back and completely blending. So then I'm going in with the darkest shade in the palette, which is called Mocha. And like I said, I did do this look yesterday, so that's why the brush looks like it is already brown, because I already did use it. But working with clean brushes is the best way to go for sure. At the start of every look, a clean brush is going to give you the best look. And so now I'm just packing this one literally into my crease, and I'm not gonna bring this one up as much as the other shadow is, because I want to use this color to give some depth and dimension to the look. So this one, I'm not gonna pack as much color into the crease. I'm literally just packing some on to cover every area, and I'm already blending it out. I'm not packing too much of this color onto the crease because I don't want to end up looking like I did a smoky eye or just a super black eye, because that's not what the point of this look is. So as you can see, that brush really does kind of help blend out a lot. Then going back with that original blending brush, blending that out a little bit more. Again, I'm not adding any color to it. I'm just using it to help blend out that other shadow. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. So this is what the eye currently looks like. This next part of the look is what it's literally going to make it look like you tried. And it's very minimal effort, but like I said, we'll make it look like you tried, and yeah, it looks so pretty. All right, so for this part, we're gonna be taking this corner shade in the palette, which is called Espresso. And I did say, you know, you can use any palette for this look, and I'm still standing by that. However, this shadow is very unique, and I don't know if you could find that in another palette, but you could also just use a very dark shimmer shade or a dark like foiled shadow in any other palette, and it should work just the same. Obviously it won't look exactly the same, but that is my tip if you don't have this palette. So just like as if I was swatching anything, I literally am just digging my finger into it, and I'm just starting by putting that right onto my lid, and I'm trying to keep it as focused into the center as I can. And as you can see, that shadow is so pretty. All right, so that's just part of that, but the part to make it look like you tried is taking in a flat shadow brush. So I'm gonna be taking the Makeup Shack T6, which is literally just a flat shader or flat shadow brush. Again, just taking that into the palette, and then I'm going to be making a cut crease without cutting the crease. So what's good about this brush, and really honestly any flat shadow brush, is it does exactly that. If you pack on just the right amount of shadow with like a shimmer shade, but mostly like full shades, it looks like you have a cut crease. And I'm not gonna lie to you, cut creases are not my favorite thing in the world because my eyes are not even, so it takes a lot to sit there and carve out a crease when my eyes already aren't even. So then I'm like battling back and forth between my eyes trying to get them even. So I love any look that makes my life easier, you know, work harder not smarter. So that is what the eye looks like now. I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other eye, and then I'll be right back. And because this eye look is very dark, you want to take those same shadows from the top, so those two brown shades, take them to the bottom on your lower lash line. That way your look doesn't look so top heavy because it is so dark. You don't want to just leave your lower lash line completely bare. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. You can go in with a smaller brush, but I'm just going in with that same blending brush. All right, and just to help with the lash application, I'm just gonna go in with an eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Curvitude liner, so it's literally curved and angled. And I don't know, I really like it for some reason. I think it just makes it easier for my hand and like my arm to position myself to where I can literally just pretty much slide it and stamp it on instead of like having to get in there because it's a straight line. So anyways, I'm just gonna take a thin line across both eyelids to help the eyelash application look more seamlessly. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera, and then I will be right back. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and finished off the look off camera. I did my lashes, my mascara, and then I realized I forgot to set my face. So I was trying to cover my eyes while I was setting my face. But we did it. And then I went ahead and did my lips off camera as well. Again, nothing has changed about that. It is my NYX lip pencil, which is literally so tiny because I literally use it all the time, and it's the one in Nutmeg, and then my Morphe lip gloss in the shade Freebird. So again, those have not changed. I think that they're the most perfect fall lip combo, so that is what I did, and I feel like they complement the look really well. So I feel like they just complement a lot of looks really well, and that's just my excuse to keep using this lip combo. So that is it for this look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching if you have made it all the way through. If you like this video and you enjoyed this tutorial, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell as well if you are not subscribed already. And with that notification bell, you won't be able to miss whenever I do upload a new video. So that is it for this video, and I'm looking forward to creating more videos in my new beauty room. So that is all for today's video. So until next time, bye my loves.